Aquarius and Sagittarius, hello, welcome to an Aquarius experience. I will be doing a connection spread. This could be family, friends, work, love. Aquarius, the Father of Wands. It seems like you are in a defensive state. Whether that is called for is not clear. However, something triggered you and you are feeling defensive. You are ready to attack. You are ready to protect and advocate and strike if need be. Your challenge, however, your challenge is the Mother of Wands. So you have the Mother of Wands and the Father of Wands. So you are feeling quite defensive. However, your challenge is you're finding it quite hard to protect and keep whatever it is that you hold valuable safe. Sagittarius. This is the Seven of Swords, which means that there has been something withheld. There has been something maybe taken. You're feeling a loss. Like something was taken from you. Like something was unfair. And then whatever you have remaining, you're holding on to quite hard. This could be real, this could be imaginary. This could be something that was actually taken from you, or this could have been something that you think or feel was taken from you. It could have been a feeling. It could have been like you were feeling like this and then that was taken. Or that was stolen even. Whatever it is quite negative. It's not so much that you're feeling like a loss, like you're having a loss for something. It's more like, I had this and now it's gone. Now I'm going to protect what I have remaining. I'm still thinking about all these other things that I used to have, but now I only have this. So I only have this. So if it's a conviction, like say you have all these convictions about yourself and then something happened where all those convictions were taken away. And then you have like this one conviction and you are like, no one is going to take this away from me. Like they took all these other things. And it doesn't necessarily mean that somebody else, like, it doesn't necessarily mean like the Aquarius took something from you, but this is the state that you're in. So it could have been the Aquarius. It could have been something that happened to yourself. Like it could have been some self-defeating thoughts even. Or it could very well be somebody else outside of this relationship. Your challenge, Sagittarius, is the Cup of Love, the Daughter of Love, Daughter of Cups, excuse me, Page of Cups. You're finding it challenging to maybe believe in love, finding it challenging to tread new territory. You're feeling quite naive about love. So whether or not you have like this cup of love is unclear, but you're finding it challenging to enter in this new territory with love. So it could be uncharted territory. But you're moving quite slowly, even though you feel like, how do I put this? You're moving quite fast, but you feel like you're not moving, because you see this duckling here. Underneath, their little feet are probably paddling so hard, but it doesn't look like they're moving anywhere. They're just like treading the water for the first time, even, kind of. United Force, you have the Devil. I want to say that I got the Devil card in the last reading for Sagittarius and Aquarius. Okay, so the Devil as a united force could be some codependency issues with each other, or together they both have codependency issues. With other people or other things. There could be some addictions here. They could even be addicted to some kind of karmic cycle. Overall, we have the Daughter of Pentacles that came out. So overall, the Daughter of Cups, Daughter of Pentacles. Overall, I feel like both of these individuals are quite new or to whatever situation they're in or they're about to be in. And there's this idea of stability. And I want to say that each of these parties are, one's kind of like looking at the other and just say, well, what do you have over there going on? How's that working out? And then the other one's kind of doing the same and saying like, oh, well, what are you doing over there? How's that working out? Because there's this idea of stability that both of these overall, they share. Again, but they also share this Devil card. So maybe, maybe both of these individuals are mistaking stability and are operating on survival, on low frequency of survival mode. And so the Aquarius is just like on defense. Like, this is precious to me. It's funny because the Sagittarius is also kind of guarded. and protecting something. So the Aquarius is defensive and protecting something that they find just so valuable. And it's probably like this idea of stability. And they are defensive because if you threaten my idea of stability, then, you know, my survival is at risk. So I will cut you. And then at the same time, we have Sagittarius who feels like they are holding on to something. So they're kind of sitting on this, and everything else was taken away, and they're just kind of remorseful about this. But this one thing, they have this one thing, and they are guarding it, and they are withholding it, and they are not speaking about it, but they're holding on to it. And they're guarding it just like this Aquarius is guarding whatever it is that they find, that the Aquarius finds valuable. The Sagittarius is guarding whatever it is that is left in secret. So there's some kind of secret, or maybe it's not a secret. Maybe it's just something that they're not like looking at. They're not putting energy into. Maybe it's not a secret. Maybe it's just like an idea in the back of their mind. And the Sagittarius is finding it challenging to believe in this idea of love. This idea of love. They're finding it challenging to start something new, to be in this idea of love, to explore uncharted territory and uncharted waters. Maybe that's what they're withholding. Maybe they're withholding this negativity or this fear. This could be a fear. So maybe Sagittarius is holding on to this fear, and they're not talking about it. And it's this fear of love, of what love really is, because they just have like this idea. And all in all, this is all influenced by another idea, an idea of stability. And once again, that causes some low frequency, some low vibing energy where they are on this path or this journey that is completely dictated by the notion of stability. Okay. Well, now that that's been said, Aquarius, you have the Father of Wands and the Mother of Wands. So, yeah, you are definitely in some sort of battle here. Any advice for the Aquarius? Any advice for the Aquarius? Ooh. 3 cards, 4 cards. Okay, you have the Strength, the Moon, the Mother of Cups, and the 6 of Swords. Okay, there's some illusions here. There's some fear here. So whatever it is that you are protecting and holding on to quite hard, could be an illusion. And advice. There's some kind of transitioning happening. And your strength is going to be manifested through your emotional work. The emotional work will conclude to discovering some of those fears that are causing you to be so defensive. And it will give you the strength to find the rainbow at the end of the storm, to weather the storm, to move to calmer waters. Some tranquility is needed, although I'm not sure that it will be established. Sagittarius, advice for the Sagittarius. We have the Death card, rebirth. It's pretty heavy. This reading is pretty heavy. We have the Devil, the Death, Strength, Moon, illusions. There's addiction, there's low vibration. There is an ending and a rebirth. There doesn't seem like there is anything solid here. There's an idea of Pentacles, but no solid offers, no guarantee of calmer waters. There's the idea of calmer waters. There's transition, there's moving, there's death, there's rebirth. Three of Swords. Three of Swords. Okay, so there's an ending here, and I was pulling for Sagittarius. So there may be an ending in the relationship, or there may be an ending to this situation. I mean, it could be that, you know, the Aquarius is getting quite defensive and the Sagittarius is kind of not being forward, I guess. And for a very good reason, because the Aquarius is just about to bite whoever's head off. So maybe the Sagittarius, maybe they're deciding to kind of end something that was no longer serving them because it was causing too much pain. Okay, for the immediate future for this relationship, the High Priestess and the Mother of Pentacles. So the Mother of Pentacles is closer to some solidness. It looks like there might be some intuitive knowing that the ending is going to happen. There might be some kind of silence that is happening. No, that is going to happen or will continue to happen. And it's all about preserving what is made valuable. So whatever the Sagittarius is wanting to preserve, that is what they will be doing. They will be preserving the idea of stability. And the Aquarius, they will be protecting whatever it is that they find valuable, which also is the idea of stability. So if they are both kind of protecting this idea of stability, and they're both wanting this idea of stability, then why the Death card? Oh, okay. 21 minutes in, and now I see the picture. Okay, so Aquarius and Sagittarius, you may be having an affair. And Sagittarius, okay. Sagittarius, I don't know, do you guys feel like either one of you is going to like spill the beans to like, I feel like both of you have counterparts and you guys are having an affair. And Aquarius, it looks like Aquarius has a family and they are wanting to protect this family. And Sagittarius, I'm not sure that you have a family. You might have a family, but you also have something else going on. You also have a relationship going on here. And you know that it has to end. Whatever you have going on with Aquarius. Or maybe you guys aren't having an affair, but Aquarius knows about the affair. And Sagittarius knows something about the Aquarius. Because why else would they be so defensive and protective? Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm super curious if this resonates with anybody. Okay, so I feel like there is going to be a separation between these two, and in order to protect what is valuable to each of these two individuals. So that is what I think is happening. I could be wrong. I'm really quite curious. If you stayed with me this far, I hope that you have gotten something that helps. And until next time, thank you.